There's something very important I forgot to tell you. What? Don't cross the streams.
A Dedi game server is not just one server. It is in fact its own virtual server in itself. It is a place where you can install multiple game servers to your needs, whether that's 4 servers of the same game or 10 servers of 10 different games. A Dedi game server will do that for you. Well, that would depend on what package you buy. Whether you go for the Power, the Pro or the Extreme package, or whether you decide to customize it yourself, these will all have their own different values. For example, a Power package gives you 1 dedicated core, 2 GB of RAM and a total hard drive space of 25 GB. Now you're looking at running between anything to something like 4 to 6 different servers with the Power package. I personally have one of those myself and I'm running 5 different servers off it quite happily. Alternatively, you go for the Extreme package, which will give you 2 dedicated cores, 8 GB of RAM and a total hard drive space of 100 GB. Now you're looking at running anything between 10 and 20 different servers with the Extreme package. If you decide to customize, you can go from anywhere between 1 and 8 cores, 2 GB of RAM up to 24 GB of RAM, anything from 50 GB of space to 2 TB of space. Now this is somewhere that you would run, I don't even know how many servers you could run off that. Any of the games on which Gameplay servers host. So whether you want it to be Team Fortress 2, or Minecraft, or Counter-Strike, or Alien Swarm, or Natural Selection, whichever one of these games you want to run, you can run it, and you can set it up on the go whenever the hell you want. You can just basically go, right, I want to play this, let's make a server, skidoosh, you're done. That's it, basically. 5 minutes later, you're playing the game on your server, which you can control. So what do you get when you order a Dedi game server? Well, you get of course the complete list of games which I just showed you. Fantastic, excellent. You get custom max players, you can get a vast amount of players on the maps, which is brilliant. Across the board once again, in fact they're all across the board, so I'm just going to list them. You get debranded servers, HLTV and SRTV, you get unlimited mods, edit the tick rate, edit the FPS, and when you access it you get setup fees of absolutely nothing, which is fan-dabby-dozy. Locations across the board, which I believe, if I look at that, is England, way, France, UK, Germany and the US. You get instant install, game control panel, which is actually pretty freaking good, a full FTP access, full support, and you can cancel anytime you like. It's absolutely no contracts. Bloody brilliant. Of course I can, and here it is. This is your game panel. Now the first thing I'd recommend you do is add a certain widget. Now we go across the top here, add the widget, go down to module, main components, and leave it as it is and hit the add button. Now once you've hit the add button it will come up with this. Hit this under the server, you have to select your own server name, which is mine in case of Chayification, add the save, click the save, and there you go. There is probably the best widget for you. This one shows exactly what your server is doing and the amount of memory, CPU, and drives it is using. Fantastic. Now, when it comes to game servers, you hit the game services down here. I currently have, I believe, I have 4 running though. I have 2 TF2 servers, a Counter-Strike, and a Killing Floor. Now, if I was just going to click on one of the TF2 servers, it would come up as thus. This basically shows you everything that you can do. It shows each individual CPU usage and memory usage of that server. It has your server connection info, your FTP, whether it's running, the status, when it was started on, and it has a long list. It has a list of things down the bottom here: command line managers, mob managers, file managers, the update system, the console, and of course the current activity and stats. So it has everything you need on here for you to manage your server quite easily. Now, creating a server is just as easy as managing them. First things first, you have to go down to create a service. Once you've clicked on create a service, this screen will appear and you have to choose which owner it is. Now, this will be set up once you have signed up. Once you have paid for getting your server, you'll get yourself a username, you sign in, and this is your owner. Go across to create a game service. Now, you will also have to add your own users. Using the user management. Mine, of course, is Chayification, but this will all be, you will all set this up when you first set up your server anyway. Now, select a game server on the drop-down menu. Mine, in case, is going to be Minecraft today because I set up incredibly fast. And that is pretty much it. You can choose whether you want your IP address as automatic or whether you want to set it as something. However, automatic tends to work just as simple. Make sure you choose how many slots you want in there, how many players. If there's a TF2, whack in 24. If it's Minecraft, put in as many as you want. And, of course, once you've done that, hit the create button. This will bring up a small create screen, here it is, and boom, 90% already done, 100% completely done. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Now all you need to do now is copy over the connection info and stick it into Minecraft, which is what I'm going to do. Now once your Minecraft has loaded, hit the multiplayer option, add the server, paste it into there, name it whatever you want, and hit the done button. This will load, and there you go, it is all loaded up and running, done. Hit the join server button, let it connect, faff around, do what it needs to do, jump in your server, and get playing. So there you have it. That is what a Dedi Games server is. I hope you are now fully educated on the dedicated server service. So guys, I hope that helps, and I shall see you very, very soon. Toodle-oo.